Rediscovering the Chilling Charm of From Beyond, 1986, a horror movie review. If you're a fan of horror, you've likely heard of the legendary Howard Phillips Lovecraft and the brilliant yet tragically short-lived filmmaker Stuart Gordon. Our channel has delved deep into their works, exploring everything from the behind-the-scenes drama of The Curse to the nuances of adaptations like The Resurrected. We've also shown a spotlight on Gordon's unique vision with films like Dolls and his haunting take on Poe's The Pit and The Pendulum. But today, we're diving into a gem that often gets overshadowed, From Beyond. This film is a remarkable collaboration between Lovecraft's eerie storytelling and Gordon's directorial flair, and it might just be the best horror film you've never heard of. So, how did they manage to create such a captivating experience on a shoestring budget? How did they navigate the tricky waters of the MPAA to secure an R rating? And what did the cast think of the mind-bending special effects? Buckle up as we turn on our resonators and revisit the chilling world of From Beyond. Let's start by setting the stage for this unique film. From Beyond was shot on sets that once belonged to the renowned Dino De Laurentiis, a treasure trove of cinematic history that was sold off after he fell behind on taxes. Empire Pictures, led by Charles Band, seized the opportunity, and From Beyond became one of the first films to utilize these iconic sets. Gordon later revealed that while the film could have easily cost around $20 million in the US, the combination of shooting in Italy and the Italian co-production brought the budget down to under $5 million. Given the success of Reanimator, it was only natural for the same creative team to adapt another Lovecraft tale. While Herbert West, Reanimator was serialized over time, From Beyond is a mere 3,000 words long, which meant the writers had to get inventive to stretch it into a 90-minute film. The story revolves around a narrator recounting his harrowing experience with a scientist named Tillinghast, who invents a machine that resonates with different planes of existence. When activated, this machine reveals terrifying creatures that can see us just as we can see them. Chaos ensues when a creature kills Tillinghast's servants, and in a desperate act, the narrator shoots the machine, leading to Tillinghast's demise. The police, however, blame him for the deaths, despite the absence of bodies. The screenplay, crafted by the talented trio of Dennis Powley, Brian Yezna, and Gordon, expands on the original story, with Powley taking the lead as the primary writer. His impressive resume includes collaborations on Reanimator, Castle Freak, and Dagon, among others. Yezna, who also produced the film, has a rich history in horror, having worked on classics like Society and the Dentist films. The pre-credits sequence of From Beyond closely follows the short story, with Jeffrey Combs stepping into the role of Tillinghast, now reimagined as Dr. Pretorius, a nod to the iconic Bride of Frankenstein. Combs, a horror legend, has made a name for himself in the genre, often collaborating with Gordon. Pretorius is portrayed by Ted Sorrell, who, while not as prolific in horror, delivers a memorable performance. The pre-credit sequence sets the tone, showcasing the eerie Resonator and the aftermath of chaos as Tillinghast is taken away by the police. Dr. Block, a clever nod to Lovecraft's friend Robert Bloch, is played by Carolyn Purdy Gordon, the director's wife. She eventually releases Tillinghast into the care of Dr. Catherine McMichaels, played by the talented Barbara Crampton. After a CT scan reveals Tillinghast's enlarged pineal gland, Catherine insists on returning to the scene of the crime for further investigation, joined by investigator Bubba Brownlee, portrayed by the iconic Ken Foree. Foree, known for his role in Dawn of the Dead, adds depth to the trio as they navigate the horrors unleashed by the Resonator. As they reactivate the machine, they encounter a seemingly alive Pretorius, who lures Catherine into the otherworldly realm. Each activation of the machine heightens their desires and exposes them to increasingly grotesque creatures, culminating in a thrilling and terrifying experience. As the story unfolds, Bubba meets a grisly fate, Tillinghast spirals into madness, and Catherine barely escapes with her life, leaving behind a haunting conclusion. While this summary may sound like a wild ride, what truly sets From Beyond apart is its unique atmosphere. The film's aesthetic, sound design, and overall mood evoke a sense of nostalgia that's hard to find in modern horror. Gone are the vibrant greens and playful tones of Reanimator. Instead, were enveloped in a haunting pink hue that permeates every frame, symbolizing the character's desires and the lurking horrors of the other realm. This darker, more serious tone feels akin to Hellraiser, exploring the price of ultimate pleasure. The score, composed by Richard Band, complements the film beautifully, adding to the eerie ambience that lingers long after the credits roll. The chemistry among the cast is palpable, and it's clear that Gordon's background in theater allowed him to cultivate a strong rapport with his actors. Combs and Crampton, who had previously worked together in Reanimator, shine in their roles, with their dynamic evolving in from beyond. Crampton's character transforms from a reserved professional to a fierce, empowered heroine, showcasing her range as an actress. She's not just a pretty face, she's a force to be reckoned with, and her journey in this film is nothing short of inspiring. Meanwhile, Forey's presence adds a layer of camaraderie and tension, making the trio's interactions all the more engaging. A special shout-out goes to the legendary John Carl Buechler, whose special effects work elevates From Beyond to new heights. The film's decision to pursue an R rating led to a creative shift, replacing blood with slime, resulting in a visually stunning and grotesque experience. The creatures, the effects, and the sheer creativity on display are a testament to the team's dedication to pushing boundaries. Combs' memorable scene of popping out Purdy's eyeball and the chilling sound design make for an unforgettable moment that lingers in the mind long after viewing. Despite its initial lackluster performance at the box office, From Beyond garnered a cult following and has since become a beloved classic among horror enthusiasts. It thrived in the VHS era, and today, it's available in a beautifully restored 4K edition from Vinegar Syndrome, inviting a new generation to experience its twisted charm. While it may not have the same mainstream recognition as Reanimator, From Beyond is a slimy, thrilling ride that deserves your attention. So, turn on the Resonator, peer into the abyss, and prepare to be captivated by the other side. From Beyond.